Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode today which is just Jez and myself. No Brass today. I know we promised you that up next was going to be Serenity. There's going to be a slight delay in Serenity coming up, but we didn't want to leave you with nothing. So loads of you had been saying in the comments that we should check out the River Tam Sessions.
Pretty much from our first video actually, haven't they?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So we thought we'd check these out. We really know nothing about them. All I know is that I think they were made as like promotional material before Serenity launched. That's everything I know.
The only thing I know is from the comments that people have kindly left was to say that it doesn't spoil Serenity, which is the main... It doesn't spoil anything in the movie, long. Which is what we don't want to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's only 8 minutes long. So this is going to probably be quite a short video. We're going to jump in. We're going to check out the River Tam Sessions, and then we'll have a little chat as usual. Okay, right. So if you're good, Jez, let's go for it. So this is the River Tam Sessions. So in 3, 2, 1, go.
We've got the right video.
Oh.
What the hell's this?
That dude might need to clear. I think he might need to clear his throat.
Oh.
I guess it's like, I guess it's like interview session recording, right?
Just pull a pen out of his face.
I think so, yeah. It was like out of his throat or something, I guess.
Oh, hello, there she is.
Oh.
I can see you.
Okay, that's not creepy.
Okay. Okay, so this is session 1. That was what session was that?
It was.
I do. It's... Sometimes things move a little slowly for me.
I imagine they do. What's your favorite subject?
I'm finding physics a challenge.
You're in the graduate program already.
They call me Little Mouse.
Do you think they're jealous because you're so young?
Volker is a little. He plans to become very important.
It's interesting seeing River more normal.
Oh, no. I just...
You feel it?
People tell you things all the time without talking. The way they move, the way they aren't talking.
You're very intuitive.
Simon says I was born with the third eye. He hates when I can tell which girls he likes.
Your brother. He's a doctor, right?
He's a trauma surgeon in Capital City.
Quite a family.
Simon's a genius. I can never do what he does.
I think you could do whatever you put your mind to. That's what the Alliance needs. That's what this institute is all about. Your mind. Letting it do everything it could. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Sounds relatively terrifying.
So these like recruitment interviews, are
Would
they
I still
initially?
be allowed to dance?
I guess so. It's testing her.
It's strange seeing a...
Oh, session
I
22.
don't like using the word normal,
But you understand why
Oh,
these
there we go,
treatments
there we
are
go.
important.
I don't think...
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's a change.
I think there's been an error. I don't think... I think I may not be the right subject for this program.
It's perfectly natural to feel a little nervous.
If it were possible to be transferred, I would I would like to request a transfer.
Don't think that's going to be happening.
No.
You want to be back in Gen Ed.
Please.
You told us that was no good for you. But it was too slow, that's why you're here.
Please. It hurts.
Well, I can help you with that. You know how proud Dr. Matthias is of how you're progressing.
I'm not progressing.
God.
It's the packs.
Tell me what you see.
You lost the first one. You cut too deep. He died on the table. One of your attendants cried and you comforted her.
Well, she's reading his mind.
We're doing such good work.
Do you understand that that is true? Work we do here is very important, and you're a part of that.
Sounds cross between a psychiatrist and Mr. Smith, Agent Smith from the Matrix.
Yeah.
I would like to see my brother.
Well, you can write to him anytime
I
you
need
like.
to. I would like please to see him.
Well, I'm sure he's very busy.
He can't come in. He's a busy guy. Let's get back to cutting up your brain.
Yes, I'm sure.
They said you can write to him, but I'm guessing those letters won't be getting to him.
They won't be going anywhere.
Straight in the bin.
Oh shit, this is a big jump.
65.
Because I have a system. You make an assumption because you have a system.
Oh, here we go.
Your system, you're symptomatic, it's chronic. You think it's benign, but it has to be cut out. This system is simple. Blanket folded, thus the sheet pulled taut. The mattress can't be trusted, it has to be gutted. I looked under 20 and found a pea, and you wonder why I'm not sleeping? Are you worried that I cut up my
Princess
mattress
and the-
for no reason, or that I had a perfectly good reason that you can't see?
The Princess and the Pea
Can't
story.
See anyone. Even the orderlies wear masks.
Why did you cut up your mattress?
I am trying to protect my spine.
Are you worried you might be injured? Your movement trainers have given you excellent
No one will
orders.
give me a mission.
A mission.
I have a reason. I'm reasonable. I have a reason. My movement hasn't been dictated yet, but I am not here for nothing. I am a sty. And you know, in the spine, there's something wrong with the body politic.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's digging at me! It's in the mattress and it's falling inside me! You cut it out! You cut it out! You cut it out!
Jesus. Wow, another big jump.
Yeah, is this the one we saw? No. Yeah, this is the one we saw at the beginning.
Yeah.
Or saw him struggling at the beginning.
You're very quiet today. How did
There's
your
the-
session with Dr. Matthias go?
Is that the pen?
Yeah. Can do the old Joker trick.
Yeah.
He gave me a mission.
It's like something out of The
Oh.
Exorcist, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
Did he tell you your mission out loud?
She's
or did
looking
you
at it.
just hear it?
He plays hide and seek with me.
Dr. Matthias.
My brother is a doctor. He thinks he can find me, but I'm deep down, and I do not make a sound.
River, what mission did Dr. Matthias give you?
Go on, River, mess him up.
I can't tell you.
You can tell me anything, you know that.
Can't tell. I'll have to write it down.
Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. Well, I think we know how that ends. That does. Don't give her that pen. Do not give her that pen. Okay. Well, that was the River Tam Sessions. We'll take a quick moment and then we'll have a chat about these. Okay, so that was the River Tam Sessions. Obviously, all bumpered together to show us all of those pieces in one go. I don't know what I was going in expecting. I had this gut feeling, I think, that it was going to be something interviewy, right? Because of the name of it. It seemed like I couldn't figure out what else it would be when I heard that it was River Tam Sessions. What did you think,
I had
though?
no idea. No, it's like, so we know she's been through a lot. They just messed her up, didn't they? So bad. I think just seeing her, I really like seeing her in interview one. in session 1 where she just was like a normal girl.
Yeah.
And then jumped straight away to number 22, was it?
It went to number 22.
22, yeah. One from 22, and straight away it was a complete personality change. She looked tired, ruined. And I'm just intrigued on how big a gap there is in between each session. Is this over... Are we talking a session a day, or is it a session every few days or a week? Because, that's... Even when you go...
I'm assuming it's like one a day or something,
when it went to 165, they just...
And then 416, that's like a year there.
It's crazy, isn't it? That's how much they must have... I'm sure in Firefly they had, in the series, it was mentioned how long she had been taken. I can't remember, so if people can let us know in the comments, that would be great.
I'm sure people out there 100% know how long.
I'd be interested, like how long she was there for. It's completely messed her up, didn't they? But
well, it gave a real chance though for Summer Glau, who obviously plays River, to kind of show what she can do.
Great,
I think like the range it was obviously very different. Exactly, and as you say, it was interesting to get. So it was quite interesting that obviously even in that very first, so it opened on day 416. We got to see the guy taking a pen out of his throat or whatever, and then we jumped back and went through. But it was interesting to see that even in like that day 1 interview, that they obviously mentioned the fact that she's quite well attuned.
Yes.
Even before they've started doing stuff, she's very intuitive. She knows, she can read people, she knows about people. We already know that she's like a brilliant person. Like we saw that back in the episode where we saw her and Simon as kids. That she was just well ahead on everything that she did. And obviously you could see this is why she was excelling in her classes. And obviously I guess she just went into these things trying to like help make things better. I guess is her reason. It sounds
like that, wasn't it? It sounds like it was more. She doesn't seem like she wasn't in captivity on that first session.
I guess part of it.
I was going to say, I'm pretty much just saying the same thing. It's it was a case of she was there under her own will or
voluntarily.
It sounded like anyway.
Well, it seemed like they were basically promising her, because imagine being in that position where you're somebody who's like that intelligent, and you hear about this, people who are that intelligent who sometimes, and I'm not saying this is her, who sometimes just go off the rails a little bit because they're so far above beyond their peers, like they get bored and they start trying to find ways to busy themselves in other ways. So I think when you offer her the opportunity, somebody who's that intelligent, when you offer them the opportunity to do something that might be more taxing and challenging and something interesting to them, then they're probably going to jump at the chance.
There's always rumours of, even nowadays, isn't there? How you hear these rumours of governments doing these quizzes online, which they only think like the 0.0 whatever % can complete, and that's their recruitment. Their recruitment tool for getting the extraordinary people in. It's
that's how they got you, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how they recruit you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 100%. But extraordinary jazz.
Yeah, but going back to what you said about her as an actress front, from that jump from 22 to 165, even. It went from. She went from.
I wrote down full River.
She went from happy to looking a bit tired or distressed to full River.
Yeah,
in
full River.
In a few minutes.
Full River. That's all I wrote.
Yeah.
Full River. Yeah. Also, obviously, so she was talking a lot about the princess and the pea, and I wasn't really getting. The story of the princess and the pea, right? Where they bury a pea under a load of mattresses. That?
I don't know that
old fable. No. So it's like an old fable where they're trying to. It's one of those, old bedtime stories for kids where like
I wasn't read that one.
A prince, a king, is trying to find his princess, and they get this pile of mattresses, like 20, 30 mattresses, and underneath one of the mattresses, right at the bottom, they put a pea, and they bring in all these different women to sleep in the bed, and the next day they say, "How did you sleep?" And they say, it was amazing. I had the best night's sleep, perfect." And then they bring in one girl. She sleeps in the bed, and the next day they ask her, and she says, "I was tossing and turning all night. There was something in the bed that was making me uncomfortable." And somehow that tells them that she is the right person to be his wife. I can't. Obviously, that's a very cut down version of it. But I guess maybe this is like, maybe I'm getting the complete wrong end of the stick here. But maybe that she's getting at here that they've experimented on other people, looking for the right one, putting other people through like discomfort.
Yeah.
How in The Princess and the Pea, this pea experiment was done on multiple people to find the queen to be. But it was kind of an experiment of discomfort. That's, I guess, that she's the latest one in their run of experiments to be put through this test.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Maybe I'm getting complete wrong end of the stick there, and I was kind of making it up as I went along there. But that's the only kind of way I can see those things linking together.
Yeah, and we had the bit of violence. Well, we saw at the beginning as well, which
yeah.
So obviously the lead up and how it come to that at the end. But
so there were two films that this made me think a bit about, and weirdly, I was talking about one of them just today. One of the films it made me think of was a little bit of Memento. I don't know if you've seen Memento.
Yeah, that's a great film. Yeah.
So it reminds me a little bit of the sessions that they have in that intercut the scenes where Guy Pearce's character is talking about how he tested that guy who had no long-term memory.
Let's watch Iron Man 3 again, actually, with Guy Pearson.
Yes, yeah. So it made me think of that. That was the film I was talking about earlier on. The other film it made me think a little bit about, less so, is the interview scene. The interview scenes in Blade Runner where people are being put through the machine that tests whether or not they're a replicant. It gave me that kind of feeling where it's very much just a camera locked off on one person. And someone's asking them questions. It's not really focused on them. It's definitely a powerful way of delivering narrative if it's done right with a good actor. But no, I thought they were interesting. I don't know. They were talking about that Dr. Mathis. I don't know if we've ever seen or know anything about Dr. Mathis. I don't know if he's important at all narratively, but I don't.
I don't know. It might have been, I suppose. If maybe it might be in Serenity, possibly.
Yeah, maybe. The only other thing I noted down as well is that she starts talking about how Simon's looking for her, and but she's buried. She's buried so far away, and I think that's kind of. I think you can take that in two ways. Like, one, Simon is genuinely looking for her, trying to come and sort of save her from the situation she's in, but also then Simon has to start trying to save her, find her within herself. Yeah. Once he has saved her, throughout Firefly, he's trying to still return her to who she was. So I'm sure there's so many little tidbits in there and things you can pull out if you know it well. But all I'm going to go on is that and Princess and the Pea.
Yeah.
But,
well, I'm glad we watched it, and I'm hoping that when we watch Serenity,
like you said
at the beginning, there's going to be a slight delay.
Yes, there will be a slight delay, but
we're talking a couple of weeks, aren't we? Ish.
Yeah. A couple of weeks max. We will be back covering Serenity as soon as we can get Brass back in.
Yeah.
But we're really looking forward to watching it. So thank you for bearing with us through this little break. But trust us, we will be back with that one very soon. In the meantime, if you're a Joss Whedon fan, I keep saying Josh, I mean Joss Whedon fan.
Sorry, Karen.
I hope people know what that is, because otherwise they're going to think you are insane. Yet we have just started our reaction series for Angel. Bit different to this one, because Angel is a show that both of us have seen before, though Jeremy hasn't seen it since it very first aired.
Yeah, I've seen it twice. I haven't seen it in 17 years, but
Jez hasn't seen it in 17 years. I haven't seen it in about 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
even though I've got the DVD
it's been a
box set
while
in the background, which I've had for years and years, which I still not got around to watching. It was my favourite show.
Yeah.
I'm really glad we've started that. So
so we've started doing that. It's a little bit different, as I say, because we know the narrative. Jeremy can remember the big beats, but he can't remember the small facts. But so it's a lot more chatty. It's a bit more of a commentary, I guess, than a full-on reaction series, because
come and watch along and have fun with us, pretty much.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Angel, if you're a fan of Joss Whedon and some of his shows, come along and check out that one. Like we say, show we both love. So come and chat with us. All your spoilers are pretty free, pretty welcome there, as long as they don't fully jog Jez's memory. So go and check out Angel. Anyway, let's get out of here. We spent enough time on the River Tam Sessions. And we will see you next time.
See
Remember,
you for Serenity.
if you've enjoyed this video.
Or Angel.
Yes. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, head over to allmaverick.com where you can check out all our videos, blogs and podcasts, and all that other stuff. And there's going to be a link in the description to our Discord server.
Yeah,
come on there and chat to us a little bit about
Discord.
TV shows, movies, all that fun stuff. All right, everybody, we're going to head out. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.